Here we are looking underneath the hood of our 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door hardtop. What we have here is the 283 V8 motor with a 2-speed Power Glide rebuilt automatic transmission. We'll first start off with the firewall. We have our ballast resistor as well as our master cylinder. And as we move along, we have our dipstick. Right in front we have our steering box and our 12-volt alternator instead of the common generator that would have come with the car. Our new radiator with dual horns equipped on the vehicle. Our 12-volt battery, newer. And if we get a full view of the 283, we note that the Chevrolet scripture on the valve covers. We'll go ahead and start the car. You can see the fan and alternator spinning away. No ticking, no banging. Right behind here we have our distributor cap as well as our coil. And our air cleaner, of course. And there we have it. Looking inside the interior of our 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. First start off with the steering wheel as well as the horn ring, which if I push is working. And as I move along, we have our temperature gauge, our light switch, simply pull out and we'll turn on your headlights and push off. Our wipers, which do in fact work, are vacuum controlled. Our speedometer and odometer, and the odometer is reading 81,322 and 7/10 miles. True mileage unknown. As we move along, we have our shifter lever, which will put us in any gear we so desire, with rebuilt transmission to go along with it. Our ignition key, where if I simply turn the key, starts right up. Our generator, as well as our oil light, which is in fact operational, very faint, but is in fact working. I turn off the key. It does glow. Right next to that we have our blinkers, where if I turn to the left, working. If I turn to the right, working. And right below that we have our gasoline gauge, not currently working. Right below that we have our cigarette lighter, our fan controls right below there, and defroster, ashtray, And right in center of the dashboard we have our AM radio, not currently working. Our glove compartment. And our clock right next to the Bel Air scripture on the dashboard, currently not working. And right below we have our heater. And there we have our 57 Chevrolet Bel Air hardtop. Here we are looking underneath of our 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door hardtop. We can start off with the passenger side front end assembly, where we see our drum brake as well as our coil spring and shock on our A-arm. And as we move across, we have our cross member as well as our exhaust pipe. And we can look at the driver's side wheel assembly with A-arm, drum brake, and shock absorber with coil. And in the center we can see our oil pan, as well as our transmission pan and transmission, 2-speed power glide, our new exhaust. If we also note, there's no rust protrusion anywhere on either side of the frame. As we follow the center of the body, we can follow our drive shaft and rear end, our passenger side wheel assembly with shock and leaf spring. And right in the center here we have our gas tank and our spare tire tub. And our driver's side wheel assembly that includes the leaf spring and shock. And if we can follow the side of the body, we note that there's no major rust. And there we have it.